bunch of trash cans, we'll just all leave one. Well, I'm gonna turn the lights for a minute and see if it works.
Jenny and the other gal,
Yes.
and your hands, Christine.
Christine,
Jenny, Janice,
Christine.
maybe I can't even remember Christine. The way I-
Oh,
Whoops, sorry, left you in the dark.
Roll sheet
okay, share.
That's the movie line, so.
where there's not a light at the front.
Okay,
And here's a pencil I found. And see if I can get it. So I'll fill it out for today. Okay. Second.
that says screen. Okay,
Christine, what's your last name? McLean.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. You just saw. It's okay, I don't have to do it. Thank
Okay,
you.
you've got enough to worry about.
It's project 5, goal 1. That's what we're doing today.
um,
Project 5, goal 1.
okay, I'm sharing.
Okay,
Thank you. Boy, I'm all ready.
you're all ready.
Is this? Do we need to pause?
Where's your purse?
Oh, it's just right here.
Here.
Yeah.
Hey, and I tried to lock your car and it's locked, it's in a sec, and the little mirror with, but then it. When this one got, it unlocked it unlocked after about 3 seconds.
Stan might have left his keys.
Yeah.
Go back out, yeah, get it.
Look in the. Our.
In the what?
Cup holders, see if you see his keys.
Take the keys in case.
Yeah, oh, brother. Probably did leave his keys in there. Welcome to our class today. I'm Sister Hinckley, and it's Joy, right? It's Joy. And Jenny. And what is your name? Sylvia. And the Merrills, and I can't remember his last name. Sleepy. 7 more.
Birthday. He won't tell you that.
Oh, happy birthday, happy birthday. And I would like someone to give us an opening prayer if they could.
I'm standing up.
Okay, Sylvia, and could you in your prayer remember Sister Davis? She's the one with the red hair that teaches. And her grandson was on a motorcycle, was hit by a car about 3 weeks ago, and he's still, they don't know if he's gonna live. It broke apart his intestines, his stomach, cut his liver into, his lungs collapsed, and one lung got partially collapsed yesterday, so if you could say it. Thank you.
Father in heaven, we're so grateful for the opportunity of being here this day to learn more about family history and things that we can do to help better find our ancestors and do their temple work for them. We're thankful for our instructor and ask you to please bless her this day, that she might be able to remember the things that she's prepared and be able to share them with us, and we might be able to remember them and absorb the information that she has with us. And we pray especially at this time for Sister Davis's grandson, that will bless him with healing, and to be thy will that he might be able to return to his health and strength and be able to heal properly and return to his normal activities. And we're so thankful for all of our many blessings, and say these things in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Hello, make sure you sign in. So, we're doing project 5 in the family history guide, goal 1. I might touch on goal 2, but I think Emily Ellsworth taught last week, and I think she kind of talked about the handwriting and You know, some go above the line, some go below. And she talked a little bit about that, so I might not cover that very much. But am I too loud? Should I just take this?
No, you're just right.
Anyway, so our class today is on indexing. So I have a question. How many of you did a lot of indexing in the past? Almost everybody.
Some, not a lot, some.
But some, okay.
Clear back to Pat, yes.
Okay, so just you are true blue indexers. Okay, so my husband did like 10,000 and I found out yesterday I did 152.
I have a sweet lady in my ward that has done a half a million.
Oh, some people just amazing.
Loves it.
Will my door close, Emily?
You would stay locked, it was 5 seconds, and
Okay,
then I tried again, but
well, just assume nobody's gonna steal it.
yeah. We'll be all right.
So indexing is as we knew it 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. It's not the same. It's because of modern technology, it has changed. And so, Sunday, we were, having our Sunday school lesson and the teacher, she gave a great lesson. And she said, you know, we really have to watch out for Satan in the latter days because he's just creeping in and he will deceive us. And she says, and he's really using AI. And so then I thought, well, family search is using AI. So AI is an interesting thing because it's artificial intelligence, but there's an evil side where it could be used for evil, and it is probably being used for evil. There's a popular thing called GPT, which is amazing. And so it can be used for good. And so that's how it's being used by family history right now, is for good. And it is just, this technology is moving so quickly that it's hard to keep up with it because there's something new all the time. And it is making our searches so much easier. It's just incredible. So, I'm just going to talk a little bit about records. Okay, why do we even need indexing? Okay, can someone answer that question? Why is indexing important? Rose.
So you can find the records, or you'd be searching for them.
Okay, so if it's like a handwritten, dusty old record in Barcelona, Spain, you've got to be able to access that. And that's why we do indexing. And so it makes it in a readable format, and the computer uses it, and it pops up as a record hint, and we can find these things. So they're just the records, and they're put on a digital format. And the computers are amazing, but they also can't do everything. And the AI makes mistakes. And so it might see something like, something in it. Let's say you had a will and a probate, a will, and it might take something in there that's not even a person, and it thinks it's a person. And that's where the indexers come in. And so what we do as indexers, and I hope that you will do, is check it and make sure it's a real person and check the spelling. And so if it's handwritten and it says W.J. Howell or something, then you're going to look and say, well, no, that's not a J, that's an H, and you're going to correct it. And so that's what we do, we review. So it's a little different than it was a few years ago. So, what people have done is gone in with these camera people, and they've scanned these images of these records that we need so badly. And AI can do very tedious, boring stuff that we don't want to do. Human beings don't want to be bothered with this tedious, and that's why computers just do it. AI can transcribe languages, which to me, that's amazing. You've got a handwritten record and it can transcribe it. But a lot of mistakes, they make a lot of mistakes, and that's why they need it. Okay, AI can analyze images. They can, and Rose knows all about this. They can colorize, repair, and label our photos, which is amazing what we can do with our photos and get all the scratches out and colorize them. AI can suggest relatives to add to family search by identifying similar information. AI can breathe life into our stories and take just dry old details and create a beautiful story. And so Rose has done a book. Hi, Kate. Make sure you sign in. Rose has done a book where she has used herself as a little girl and created an avatar of this, you know how our avatars look just amazing. And so her grandkids can see little stories of what she did. You should bring it for show and tell.
Show and tell.
So, but again, we have to go over things, check and refine and check, because AI mimics human intelligence, but it isn't human intelligence. A computer will never be better than the human brain. I mean, it is in some ways, but AI only does what it's been told to do, makes mistakes. So what you do is you make sure it's a match, and you can check the original image, and then you check it with what they're doing, the index record. So I ended this notebook and now I have to start on a new one. So I get rid of it. So bottom line, AI is a great tool in furthering the research process in family history. And of course, it has to be used responsibly. And one thing that they pointed out in the lesson was you have to respect copyright laws and can't infringe on copyright stuff. And I think that's maybe how it could be misused by kids in college or high school, or where they're stealing information off ChatGPT or something, that they're not giving credit to that author or that person that came up with that. Okay, so I thought what we would do today is, how many of you brought your computers? Okay, a few. I thought what we would do is go into our family search. So is everybody into their family search? Okay, so when you bring up the family search page here, the home page or whatever it is, you're going to click, okay, go over to the right and click on get involved. Okay, can you see my cursor there? Get involved. So you're going to hit get involved. And I'm not going to go any further till everybody's done that. And oh, I want to bring up also, if you have a Android or iPhone, so you go into the App Store. Can't show you this from a distance, but go to the App Store and then you do a search. And then you search for family search get involved. And it's a blue icon that looks just like the green family search tree. And so what's cool about this is so you can just index wherever you are. Let's say you're waiting for your airplane. You're going to go to Japan. And you've got half an hour or 45 minutes just to blow. And you just go in on your phone, on your app, and you can index, and it's fast, and you can do it. So I thought that was really cool to know. So
did everybody click on it, get involved? Okay, so then there's a box and you're gonna click on opportunities. And this is what it's gonna look like. Okay. Opportunities. So, is everybody here? There's 4 boxes. Okay, everybody got it?
So do we sign in the same way we sign into?
Just sign into Family Search and then go into Get Involved and then Opportunities. Okay, so it tells us right here in the upper left box, this indexing activity is no longer needed, but your help is. Okay, so this, we're not going to do this anymore.
Well, that one tells you how much you gave before.
I know, 153. Everybody give me a hand. No. My husband did 10,000. So, what?
See what I did? Whoa.
How many did you do, Brother Moody? Merrill, Brother Merrill, sorry.
5,000.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so, now, if you go to the right box, it's called Quick Name Review. And yesterday morning, that was 0. I'm up to 342. And then down in the lower left is the full name review. And the family review, I have not been able to really use it because it doesn't include Canada, England, or the United States, or Denmark, or Norway. And so it's mostly Spanish-speaking countries, and it even has Venezuela. But anyway, it's a work in progress. I think this whole thing is an experiment. It's a work in progress. So I have not been able to get much done on this, and then we don't do this. So these are the 2 we're going to focus on today. If you have, say you've got 10 minutes, you're waiting for your grandchild to get out of school. You want to do a quick name review because it's just a first name or last name, and you can just do just one after the other, very fast. The full name review down here, it takes a little more time. It's still easy, but it's like George Brown.
Well, a quick name review does 20 entries per each little session.
Right, right.
My biggest concern is there's no instructions,
No.
and you see things like commas before their
Yeah,
last name.
I ran into that yesterday.
And I just delete the commas.
I do too.
And yet then you have to correct it or submit it.
Yeah,
If it's a change.
right.
So that's what I do.
So they usually do it by 20 at a time, the batch. Okay, Jenny?
And sometimes they use things like column headings, index, or date, and those are indexed like they're people, and you can just, delete them and get them out of there and let people know that that's not really a person.
Okay, yeah.
But this one on your phone is handy. I've done over 6,300 names
Oh.
while I'm sitting waiting.
You
to
should
see
be
a doctor.
teaching this class, not me.
But it's, once you get into it, 20 at a
It
time
is so
when you're
easy.
sitting and waiting. for
You just
something.
put match,
It's not as easy as you think.
got a match.
But sometimes it's not easy, and sometimes you have to look at it.
I know.
And you decipher handwriting like you do anywhere where we're looking at.
Yeah, and it
And
goes
there's
back to
difference.
Emily's class last week. You've got to be able to read that old handwriting, and you got to know the difference between a T and a J and then I and a J and
Or
it
I
gets,
and
and an S and an L, and
Yes.
it gets really tricky,
It's tricky, but
but it is really good.
The eye, or they did.
Yeah, and a lot of times they were these priests that were writing the record, or if it's the city person that's writing the record, they didn't dot the I, or they dotted it way later, so you're like, and I've had trouble with knowing if it's an E or an I or a U or an N. The U's and N's are really hard.
W&M's.
So, and sometimes you just have to guess, but if you really don't know, then you just click unsure.
Sure.
Okay, so we're gonna do it. one more thing is, and I was glad I learned this finally. So the quick name review, you're doing like a first name or last name, I think, initials. And so they put those together, and that's what goes into the full name review, and you get the whole name. And so it's great because you're checking it twice, because the indexers are checking it twice and saying, okay, George S. Brown, where this one's just George, you know, so they're putting them together for the full name.
I've
So-
noticed that time it skips some names for some reason, and I don't know why, you know, you'll do the first name and then it skips the last name for some reason.
Yeah, I know, and so I started like putting the first and last name in the quick name, but you're not supposed to, you're just supposed to do that one name, that first name or whatever, because it'll come back up in the full name review. And then you want, if, let's say they're Mr. or Doctor, you want to put that in. And you want to, if it shows on the record the maiden name of the woman, put that in.
So you include Mr. or Mrs. as a name?
I do.
That's what they said to do. If you can prove it from that record that they are a doctor or they're a whatever. So, and put that in, and then there was one other thing. I don't
Remember
remember.
on the phone, it's a full name review because I get the whole names with middle initials.
Yeah,
I get both.
so,
I think we get both. I don't have only had, and when I first started, I chose, you know, English speaking, which was nice, United
Yeah.
States. And you could even choose Utah. I did a lot of Utah county names, which helps. If they
Yeah.
spelled DeGraff and Reed wrong, I know how to spell it. My kids are friends with DeGraff and Reed, you know, that kind of thing.
yeah,
But then all of a sudden now I can't get Utah, I can't get United States. If you want English speaking, I've gone to Australia.
yeah. Last night I was in New Zealand because I couldn't do the family review in United States, so. Okay, we're gonna get started here. And I'm gonna you just click on that red thing, that dark pink. And so what I did, so you can put in the state, and you could even put in a specific place. So I have, my main name is Powell. And so I put in Kentucky because I have a lot of pals in Kentucky. And then I even put down here, I put Greenup County, or I have even put in Powell. So let's see what comes up. And then I'm going to have one of you give me a name from your genealogy. We'll just kind of work on this together. All right. Why isn't the screen moving? Well, okay, I'll just click on that and see if it works. Okay, so I got 20 in my batch. All right, so do you think that says Isaac?
Yes.
Again, I've got to bring this screen.
I'll take your little thing down, the little audio and
All right,
the green screen down.
okay.
If you want to get rid of that black bar, click the thing on the far right and circle. Yeah, and then hide loading controls, I think.
Whoops, that's not the one I want. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna hide.
Is it loading controls or something?
For the meeting?
Okay, all right, finally, I get to see what I'm doing here. Okay, so going back up, do we think that's Isaac? And it's kind of hard to tell what the last name is, but again, this is quick name review. We're only going to do the first name. So we're gonna click the green match. Okay, everybody with us? Gonna clean the match. Okay, now it's gonna give us the last name, Humback.
I think it's foreign, yeah.
So, okay, do you think it's Hornback? All right. So, and yet you can click on the edit button, but I don't. I just go like that. And
Could be on. HOM.
okay, how many think it's Hornback? Have a vote here. So it could be one or the other. Could be Hornback. What do you think?
Can you scroll the page and enlarge it? You just-
If you-
Oh, yeah, let's go to plus, the plus sign of the.
Yeah, if you go over here to the plus sign, you get bigger and it's,
Yeah, I don't think that's an R.
No, I don't think
If
it's
you look
full.
down below, you guys.
There's another one,
I
go
did
down
not
about
see
three,
that.
4, yeah, there's another one.
Oh.
HOM, okay, let's do Homback,
Yeah. So
okay.
Sometimes I will go to Google search to see if the name exists.
Yes, and I was doing the places, you know, there's another one we're gonna do is verify places, and I did some in Germany yesterday. And so I had to go to Google and say, okay, where is this place? Okay, so here's another one. It says that's not really a name.
Not a person.
Okay, so if you go down here to this blue, like Brother Merrill says, you hit not a person. Okay, not a person. Okay, here's a W. So what do you think about this right here? Thomas, you think it's W? W, okay, so we're not gonna write the whole name, we're just gonna do the W. And I'm gonna put match. Another thing they said to do is if it's like JMS, go ahead and write out James. If it's THO, go ahead and write out Thomas. I've just been doing THO, but then last night I read a tutorial and listened to a tutorial and it said, go ahead and write Thomas. So I don't know. And
But if people are searching for it, they're searching Thomas.
You're not seeking for TH.
that's true. That's true. Okay, Riley is Riley.
It's not Ruby.
I hope it was Riley. Okay, James
Go
L.
back, Go back.
You put it back.
Okay,
It's right.
I think it's Riley. What do you think? Okay. Now we're doing, do you think that's an L or do you think that's a Q? Or you think it's an I?
What was it, L? It looks like the X.
I think it's a Q. But, and so,
Okay, three below it is Solomon and that, well, I know it's a little bit different.
That's an S.
okay, look at this. Quinn, and it's the same exact letters, so
Yeah, I'm thinking
So-
that's cute.
I think it's a Q, but, you know, this is the thing about, indexing, you do your very best. You're going to make mistakes. And so don't let that keep you from doing it. So if you think, oh, I'm gonna mess up somebody's eternal salvation here because I put a Q instead of an I, you can't worry about that. You do your best and other people will check it down the line. So I'm gonna go ahead and change that to a Q. So does anyone have any questions?
Yes.
Okay.
So you can go in there, like you said, you can select a name. I have done that and I've actually found documents that have family names on them. But I don't know how to, I'm working on this line, I see this guy, I know this is an ancestor. I want to add that document to my own family search.
I don't think that's available yet.
Can you even find what document that is?
No,
That's what I'm asking. So
Yeah,
anyway.
I don't think that's available yet in the test.
So they said, if you put in, let's say you're doing a full name search. And you put in the state and the specific area but the computer has to recognize that area. It can't just be, you know, the farm or something. And you put in a last name, you could see your own ancestors pop up. I haven't seen it yet. I kind of did yesterday. It was with the Hatches in Iowa. I'm like, oh, that's my relative, but couldn't
I
really,
have, I've
couldn't
seen
really
it,
prove it.
known that it was.
So that would be nice to be able to just attach that record, and there might be a way to do it. I don't know. Okay, James Q. I'm not sure what that is.
not an S, and it's not a J.
Okay,
It could be an L, it could be a T.
That's what I was thinking, I was looking.
it could be an S.
I three down.
Look at this Smith.
Yes.
Look at that Smith and see if that, like,
Okay. No, it's not an S.
not the way you wrote that.
And it's not a P. There's a P right there.
That, actually, that Smith looks like,
I was gonna say the S.
Oh, there's a Smith, so maybe it is an S. That does look very,
It could be an L too.
so it could be Sarmont. Sarmond. So, oh, Townsend,
I can't see it that way.
it could be. You know,
I think it's
oh, Mans. Sarmans. So, okay, so at this point, you can either say unsure and skip it, or you can just make a guess. What would you do if you were doing this?
If I'm really not sure, I usually can sure, but sure.
Okay, I'm just gonna click unsure. Although at home, I'd probably put Sarmans. Okay, here's John. John's a match.
Christine, see the right column, the last name we don't read on? It starts with that letter that looks like a two that we were not sure about before. Just up right there, yeah,
2 right here.
yeah. Doesn't that, I mean.
It
that-
does,
I forget what we decided it was before.
We decided it was a Q, but that looks similar, doesn't it?
Yeah, that looks like it might be,
Very similar.
Female something.
oh, is it two?
2 female.
just to the left, it's
And-
Quinn.
Oh,
He's giving away his farm.
And
okay.
another thing that's so interesting is when they have these probate records and so forth, wills, the way they spell is so crazy. Like hog with 2 G's right here, 1 harrow, 1 inch auger. And this says 1 ditto. So,
Something above it.
so iron nudge,
I think
nidge.
that Latin name that you're doing right now is Whitledge.
Okay, so John
Ledge.
Yeah.
You're right, I think
Whitledge. And so is that a D at the, toward the end? Okay, I'm gonna, Whitledge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay,
that's what I think.
because they didn't dot that, so that's not an I, but they did dot that, so we're gonna say Whitledge. Okay, and so we're gonna say not a person. And okay,
Change the page and goes back and forth.
It goes back and forth. And some-
yeah, and it'll stay on the same document for quite a long time till it gets all the names, you know.
Yeah,
So here's a P that looks correct.
yeah.
I don't know, we don't have to worry about that.
Is that Sanders?
Oh, that's that letter again. Do you think it is an S?
Saunders?
Yeah, it's like.
Yeah, it's not a nursing. It looks like Saunders.
The one that I skipped, maybe that's the same word. Wait, so,
But I think there's an S on the end of it.
oh, that's a tricky one. Saunders, it could be Saunders. No, it could be Saunders. What do you think?
I would say put an S on it,
Uh-huh.
and then you can always go back, as long as you're within the same 20.
Yeah, you could go back and check it.
you can
Yeah.
Go back and check.
And sometimes what I started doing last night was,
But right below, you got a Samuel,
Yeah.
oh,
that looks different. So that may be Landers,
where's the
Right there.
Samuel?
Backwards, yeah, right?
right?
John Samuels.
If you move your little square box right there, there's a Samuel right underneath it.
I don't know why my box isn't moving here, but
Well, you can move it to the side and it'll disappear, or you can move it down to the bottom and it'll disappear.
Move your page underneath it,
Maybe drag your page to the.
drag
to
your
the
page
left
to
a
the
little.
left, right?
Drag it down,
Down.
down. You know, put it above.
Oh,
There you go,
okay.
Yeah.
okay, so that's Samuel, but I can't see it very well. Right there.
You drag-
But or it's
Okay.
very close, or it has some little differences.
Oh, okay.
So it may be Landers.
I'm not very good, you guys.
That's
Okay, so that is the same letter though. And that says Samuel, so,
I think would leave Saunders.
okay. But what I was gonna say is if you go down sometimes to the bottom of the document, it will have signatures of those people, so you can take another look.
Like Sam.
Yeah, so it is,
Bottom, like Sam. Right there, on the left-hand side, Robert P. Samuels.
oh, Robert T. Samuels. So maybe we're dealing with Samuels here, if this is the same document.
No, there's a D in.
Sam, no, there's a D. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and make a judgment call and just submit it. Okay, as Saunders, and I hope it's right.
So back to
Okay.
the earlier question about Doctor and Mrs. Those all have JP, Justice of the Peace Act.
Yeah, JP,
That's
Justice.
a title, and I do not include those.
You don't do the JP? Because yesterday I wrote down Justice of Peace, so I didn't know what to do with
I
it.
choose not to put any titles other than Mr. and Mrs. or Doctor and Reverend, which they allow in the temple.
And officers.
Oh, okay.
But you're not gonna see somebody's name Justice of the Peace in the temple.
I don't know why I don't have another one here, so, oh, here's John, okay. So John, match, Roland, okay, because that's the D, that little, almost looks like a D, sort of. Okay, match. All right, oh, and here, we're back to the guy, here's Samuel.
Samuel.
So
Briscoe.
Samuel Briscoe, we're gonna do match. Briscoe, we're going to do match.
When you start to think about everything that it's going through, yeah.
Solomon Hornback. Hornback.
We determined it was Hornback.
We did.
Oh, okay, I gotta go back. You're right. You're right. We decided, didn't
That's
we?
correct.
Correct.
Oh, that was correct, because I noticed one thing that, when you change it to that name, then the next time they'd have that name, it'll bring up what you had changed it to. Does that make sense? Okay,
Get that.
so there's John, and there's Roland. Okay, so I finished my 20 names. And then I'm gonna do maybe later. Okay, so now what I want to do is go in and do the same thing. Oops. And have one of you put in your, okay, what state? Somebody
I don't.
pick your people.
Choose whatever comes.
I wanted to put in a province or Canada, but it wouldn't let me.
I know, and see, my research is Canada, England, Norway, and none of those, I just can't see it.
It's not in the search.
Okay, you want to do Alabama? All right. Okay. And a specific, how about a last name or a specific thing? What
Jordan.
is the last name? Okay, is that Jor? Okay, Jordan. Is this your ancestors? Okay, here we are. And sometimes I'll just kind of try to figure out what kind of a record it is. 1899, promise to pay, county.
It's a promissory note.
Promissory note, okay, the sum of $300 in the collection, okay. So, R.A. Jordan, there we are. So match. Jordan match. WC, do you think that's a C? WC Clark. Okay, because a lot of the C's, they almost look like a G. Yeah.
It's like that, you see.
Okay, Clark. J.D. Jordan. And if they don't include a dot after the initial, I have not been including it on the, how have you guys done that?
if it says JD and it's got dots, I can include it, but if it doesn't have dots, I
If
don't.
it has one, I won't take it off,
Right,
but if it doesn't have one, I don't include it.
okay. I should have had you teach this class today. Somebody that's done a ton of indexing under the new method too.
But since we couldn't do the old one, I started this one.
Oh, okay.
What's frustrating is you can't get answers to that
Um,
question, so.
That was RA again.
Oh,
And I think
okay,
we-
let's go back, let's
I
go
think we-
back.
indexing is
See,
okay.
see what I mean, how
Yeah.
fast it is? You can go bing, 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 and sometimes you have to be more careful, and I wasn't
Go
being
back once
careful.
more. Once
So-
back,
Go back one.
back one.
Oh, one more, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
see, they said RH, and I think that's our RA again.
Sorry.
You think that's an A right here?
Like when we
yeah,
already
it's
did
not-
before.
Okay,
It's not open.
all right.
It's that one.
RA, not RH,
Yeah.
okay. Submit,
George.
Jordan.
Now, there's sometimes when the blue that has two colors on it,
Mhm.
you do both of them no matter what, but
Oh.
sometimes it doesn't get the whole thing in, and I will go
Right.
back and put the whole thing in it.
Oh, okay.
Like it says
Okay.
Canfield and it skips the CAN.
Oh, cause they didn't highlight it correctly.
Yes, so
Yeah.
I go back and put in the full.
Right.
full-
And when we're gonna do full name text here in a minute, and that's when I've done a lot of those re-highlighting.
See, that one says Barfield. and it should
Okay,
be
so,
Yeah, that's got a dot above the.
so this is where the AI did not figure it out. Bayfield. Did I spell that right?
Is that a town?
Oh, that's not a person. Yikes. Okay, there's a mare, there's a sorrel, mare, mule. Oh, great. Okay, I don't want to put that in as a person. Okay, so that is not a person. It's a mule. Oh my goodness.
My grandpa's horse was Frank.
What's that?
Yeah, my grandpa's horse was Frank.
Yeah.
But-
Reich?
No, Frank.
Oh, Frank.
So if it came up, Frank, you'd think, oh, that's a person, but it's not, it's his horse.
So I'm gonna put dots, W dot, C dot on this one. Clark, match. JD Jordan,
Yeah.
Jordan. So you can do these really fast, especially if you,
Mule, not a person.
if you're just have a little time and you just want to do something besides play a game on your phone, you can do something that actually helps people.
That's the
Oh,
Clark Mule.
oh, wow.
No, that was known as the Clark Mule.
Oh, well, then we don't want to put that in.
Clark would be the surname of the family,
Uh-huh,
but Mule would not be.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and keep that.
Not the Mule,
I
but
don't
the
know.
Clark I would.
But the,
Clark Mule.
because it's not even got the E on it, like the family name. does.
Good.
He may have spelled it different.
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
mule, not a person. Okay, we're not gonna include it because they didn't spell Clark right.
Yeah.
Okay, so this, see, you could see AI really blew this one.
What's the,
Okay.
what's it?
It's that
It's-
blue up there in the top.
Oh,
What is that?
record of notes, record of notes.
So you would do.
Delete that.
Okay.
And corrections.
Let's see if I can figure that out.
And
Put
there's a,
this cursor over by the O and backspace.
Oh, you mean just put in,
No,
okay, so I'm think this is Emmett. F,
it's not E. It's not
Correct.
E, It's ETT.
oh,
there's an I, there's a dot there.
No, that's a.
Oh, that's the cross.
Oh,
That's
the
cross.
cross.
T.
Oh, okay, it could be E then, yeah.
Emmett, F, crook.
No, don't put the F in there.
Okay,
Oh, that's
yeah.
right, because the F isn't highlighted.
It's not highlighted.
They knew the crew. I mean, they knew the F.
Emmett
I think
Crook.
it'll come up next.
And I'm not gonna put JP, right?
No.
No,
Okay, so Emmett Crook.
See, there's-
Oh, and here's the F, but I'm gonna get rid of the comma. Oops. Okay, submit.
I don't know if that's necessary or not, but I do.
Okay, so what, now this, since you're so good at this, Brother Merrill, it has a blue and a yellow, but I mean, they're both gonna count.
I don't know why one's blue.
I don't either. Okay, here's Wilson. Here's RJ Moody. RJ. Oh, Movely, we gotta change that. So, I can totally see young people doing this when they don't have anything to do, rather than just looking at somebody.
Can't read cursive. So
My
they-
daughter can't read cursive.
Oh, that's right.
I make my grandkids practice their cursive so they can read it, and I write to them in cursive on purpose.
Does this look like Warnock to you?
Yes.
Okay. You can see this class is really interesting because we've already put Keith to sleep there. Okay, John Lee.
Christine, can you show us what full name review is like?
Okay, we're gonna do that. I thought I would just finish this badge real quick.
Get close.
She's on not 11 of 20 right now.
Where did you see that?
Up top, quick name.
Oh, I see up there.
The problem is, when you go from one document to another, it starts over.
Oh, what did we decide that name was?
Moody.
Moody,
He's brother Moody's grandpa.
probably. Did you see any of your ancestors in there? And I can't think of your name, Brother Roberts. Okay. Okay, John Lee. Marietta.
That's Mississippi, that's a town.
place.
Oh, that's a place. Okay, we're gonna put not a person. Lee. John Lee. Maybe it's the famous John Lee. Anby. Williams. Some of these are easy. Some of the ones I was doing yesterday were really hard. Okay, maybe later. Okay. All right. Any questions about quick name? We're already up to 405. Okay, now we're going to do the full name. This takes a little more brain. The other one you can just almost do when you're asleep, but this you have to do some problem solving. So, I have a lot of my Hatches lived in Iowa on the way to Salt Lake. But if there's somebody else that wants to plug in your family, I'll do yours. Anybody want? Okay, I'll put in Hatch since that's my people. Iowa, and let's do it. And I don't really know if there's a difference between clicking on review names and search. Are they all just the same? Do you think, Brother Merrill? You can review.
Only run it on the full name review, and it was such a challenge that I didn't like it, so.
Oh, okay. Oh, really?
I don't
Okay.
know how. I'm not a master on this family one.
Okay, start.
Being master.
Okay, so you can see the format is a little bit different on this one. It's over here at the right side. And so you're going to say, yes, it's a match. No, it's not a match. And you can re-highlight it and you can say unsure or not a person. What?
Like what name's supposed to?
Well, you just hit yes. This is totally different from the other one.
The person's full name highlighted.
So I'm going to say BB Mastic, yes. And so
If the highlighter missed one letter, the first letter of the second name, would you click no?
I would click no, and then I would re-highlight it and rename it.
Mhm.
So this is BB Mastic. So I'm going to say, isn't this? It should have a place to click yes, and I don't know.
It's for your. Yeah, move that.
Hide. Okay.
There you go.
Well, I don't think I did it.
So now you can see that.
Distract.
Yeah, there you
Okay, I'm going to hit next. And then I'm going to hit it again because it says BB Mastic and I like it. So I'm going to hit again. I'm going to hit done. Okay, so you see how it's quite a bit different. Okay, so we're gonna do, let's do 10 names. And continue. Okay, Lewis Waterbury. So you're gonna hit yes. It looks good. Next. Then done. Okay, Elizabeth Waterbury. Okay, any questions?
So it's highlighting it, and you have to say whether you think it's right or not.
It's the whole name.
If it's the full name.
I just
Yeah.
did one and it was John V. Ricks, but they only had highlighted the John. So I said, no, it's not complete, and so it
Oh.
gave me the option to extend the highlight. So you
Okay,
just clicked. and
so you
dragged-
re-highlighted it.
Yeah, drag the highlight over the
Okay.
whole name, and then it said, okay, type in what you see. So I typed in the whole name, and then it said,
Okay.
okay, you got.
Okay, because one thing I had a hard time with yesterday was when it said add or delete field. And then it says drag, and I'm like, I couldn't get anything to drag.
So
So,
it just, I clicked where it was highlighted and brought it over, and it was just like a dotted line. It didn't drag the color over. It dragged a dotted line. I thought, oh, that's weird. When I let
Oh.
go.
Here's an
Okay,
example.
now
right?
here's
Oh,
a.
there you go.
okay, so I want,
Say
okay,
no.
that says we, so we don't want that. So I want Stephen Waterbury. So I'm gonna hit no, and then I'm gonna hit a new.
Highlight, yeah, so click there.
And it also says you wanna add the prefix of Mr.
Is that?
Says we.
Go clear through.
Says we, Stephen Waterbury and Elizabeth Waterbury.
Yeah,
Okay.
so just, yeah, so, well, don't do that. At the end of his name, at the end of the highlighted
Oh.
area.
That's where I want to start.
Yeah, so now drag.
Okay.
Okay, oops, I didn't do it right.
Drag it all the way to the end of what, there you go. Now attach it.
That didn't stay. Okay, start.
Just click on water. Click on the highlight and then.
Ah,
Okay, now.
ta-da.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. So now I'm gonna do next,
Like a tag.
patch.
Okay, now.
Oh,
Next.
okay, this is what I was having a hard time with yesterday. Okay, so next,
And then it-
Stephen Waterbury. Okay, but it's not a given name.
Right, so you have to, let's see.
So now,
So you can drag, click on the blue next to Waterbury, on the right of the Waterbury, on the
On
right.
the right.
On
on
the
the
up and
column.
over on
Over on
that.
your-
right
oh,
side.
that, okay, so
Grab
I'm,
it and drag it down to.
okay, so I've got to add a field, right? So I'm gonna add surname, update. Now I'm gonna take Waterbury and put him down. Oh my goodness, you guys are amazing. Stephen Waterbury, there he is. Wow, okay. This is something we're gonna have to play with at home. So, okay, A. Johnson. Yes, A. Johnson. Done. Elizabeth Waterbury. Done. Lewis Waterbury. I kind of like to get into some that are a little more challenging. Okay, here we've got the same thing again. So I'm gonna hit no. Okay, I'm gonna have you tell me what to do. That way you'll know what to do. So hit no, new highlight, just on the Waterbury, and I'm just gonna hit the name. Wow, I was spending all that time doing it wrong yesterday. Okay, but I don't really like that comma in there.
Okay, see if it shows up. Might not.
Okay, so add or remove field, surname, update, drag that down. Wow, that is so slick. Stephen Waterbury,
Yep.
and it doesn't have the comma either. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, maybe later. Okay, so let's practice with one of your names. We'll do a full name review with one of your people. What state do you want? And it doesn't, okay, we could do another country, but like I say, it doesn't have England, Canada, or Denmark or Norway.
Yeah, it'd be English.
It's either, it seems like it's either Portuguese or Spanish or, oh, there's New Zealand, and they don't have Germany. So those are all my places. There's no Norway. So I think it's a work in progress. They're not at that point yet.
It's not all there yet.
So,
Stick with the English.
oh my goodness, we only have 5 minutes left.
We'll try Idaho.
I don't know all the names of
Okay. All right, you know what? We only have 5 minutes left. So what I'm gonna do is let's go over verified places. And as you can see, I did this 8 times yesterday. So
Choose 5.
okay, we'll choose 5. And I did Germany and it was really hard. So let's stick to the United States. So we're gonna do search. Have you worked with this, Brother Mary?
I've done it once.
Okay, so here's the guy, John J. Mager. He was born in Brooklyn, but Brooklyn isn't standardized. So so I noticed that they will put gray on the one that AI thinks is the real one. But I have actually I've done some Googling and said, oh, I'm gonna use this one instead. Okay, so do you think it's this one here?
Look at his birth year.
Says 1876, so that one wouldn't be right.
Okay, that's not right.
Is that was 1880, so 1876,
So it could be this one or it could be this one.
or colony.
But are you assuming that just because his resident was in New York City, that he was born in Brooklyn, New York?
Well, that's the thing. I'm not really researching this guy. So I have to assume that whoever did this work has not given us bogus information.
I do the second.
I was gonna say,
So-
look at the hint of his death date. Just look at that, Brooklyn Kings, I would use Brooklyn Kings for his birth.
Okay, because that's where he was buried.
So
Okay,
it would be the second one.
So the second one down is what I would choose.
okay, and that would include 1876.
Yes.
All right, so we're gonna do that and then just next, and it'll give us a new name, and you just keep doing this over and over. Here's Anna Creer, Dubuque, Iowa. Okay, so burial. Let's look at the burial. So St. Martin's Catholic Cemetery, we don't even know.
But
We know it's in South Dakota.
Henry, it's in South Dakota.
So it thinks we should use this one.
Yeah, they're getting rid of the name of the cemetery.
There's that's not,
Right.
that's not standardized.
So should we just pick this one then?
You know what? Oh,
I believe it.
You just-
Instead of the standardized.
See, I really like the St. Martin's. Okay, let's go back. Everybody wants to know the exact cemetery, right?
Yeah.
Whoops. Oh, we went back to that guy. Okay. Oops.
Next. You've already.
Oh, wait a minute. It's I ruined it.
We're just gonna have to go on.
Okay. So
In other cases. I would-
in other cases, if it says a cemetery, just leave it. Okay. Even though it's not standardized, because it's a burial, right? Okay, so this is one of those that has no information at all. Just that this lady died in 1976, and that's all we know.
There's
So
a skip.
just,
Down at the bottom, there's a skip.
we could just say Wisconsin. Oh,
How do you know that? From her life events.
I don't know. Okay, should we just skip? Okay,
Screen down.
Do the other
The
long
big bar
bar.
on the side.
There you go.
See, skip.
skip. All right,
Nothing.
Cynthia Sanborn, and we're almost out of time here.
Oh, then
It says birth of Sanborn, Massachusetts.
about 1820. So it'd have to be that second one,
Yeah.
although 18.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, it's United States.
Sanborn. So should we do that one? So see, right here it says undo.
Oh, we
We-
could go back.
We could have done that.
We can go back and put the cemetery back in.
Okay, let's see if we can do that. Let me scroll down. But if I go back, will it undo the 2 I've done in between?
I don't know. We'll go forward again.
Okay, is this the one?
No.
No.
Gotta go back one more. Yeah.
Burial. Okay, so we're gonna do undo. And we want Catholic cemetery.
Or
Let's see.
Just hit skip.
Just hit skip, everything's there.
Just let it go. Okay. Anyway, well, thank you for coming today. I hope you learned something. I learned how to do indexing, so now when I'm just sitting there doing nothing and my husband's watching the NBA, I can, just do this.
Yes.
Well, have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank
you
you.
much. Yes, this is
I
great.
just thought that probably the most important thing we can do is just hands-on, just do it.
And the
Rather-
computer one's lots more fun than the one on the phone. There's lots more things to do.
Yeah,
Because the one on the phone only gives you the one choice.
yeah, the phones are always so, phones are confining, they're so confining. Did everyone, sign the roll?
Except for Keith. Oh, you got it. There it is.
Okay, thank you for coming, and,
Yeah.
Emily, next week is June 2nd, and who's teaching?
Me.
Oh, you're teaching, okay, so Emily's teaching next Tuesday morning at 10:30. And what is your lesson on?
Thursday night. And teaching off newspapers.
Are you still on project 5?
Project 6.
Okay, we're gonna skip the handwriting part on project 5 because she kind of handled it last week.
So we've already.
She's gonna start project 6.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you teach on the 3rd week. And Jerry teaches on the 2nd. I'm teaching on Thursday newspapers, if anybody wants to.
Oh, okay.
39.
7 o'clock.
Oh, Thursday night. Thank you.
And a newspaper. You should.
Yeah, and Rose, if you wanna bring your cute little avatar book next Tuesday morning, we can do show and tell. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thanks, Christine. That was.
Oh, well, I survived it. My husband says, why do you get so nervous? You've done this before. I'm like, that's my nature. Okay.
I think helping ward members, this is gonna be good for beginners versus the original indexing, that kind of scary. Oops.
Helping ward members is what?
Doing this, get involved.
Involved is easier than the
It's
others.
so much easier, and I've been doing this, I first met a 12-year-old that is doing this hours at a time. He's on here.
Oh, the indexing? Really?
On his phone, that we're getting.
On his
involved,
phone?
Doing this, the quick names.
That's amazing.
As opposed to playing games,
Yeah.
how wonderful is
He'll
that?
spend 3 hours a Sunday. doing
Yes.
this.
Wow.
Yeah.
I actually had him teach a class to read about this.
So Emily, I might need your help with this because I gotta bring up my bar. Oh, Steve. How do I bring that bar back up?
Oh, click. Oh, no.
Okay. I gotta, first of all, I gotta stop the recording.
What about the little arrow at the bottom in the black, just to the left?
Yeah.
No.
Right here?
Yeah, try that.
Are one of those it?
No, I don't.
Keep going.
Yesterday they all came over.
No.
Yeah. Well, so she's on. And-
Maybe I better just have you do. And I have to do my, my tool tracker when you get done undoing me. Okay, Zoom meeting, okay, you click
So I
on
wonder if you just.
Zoom. So, and then you're.
Working
Oh, I stop recording.